On the channel Plane Crash, you will find a daily update of all the aircraft accidents that occurred in the previous 24 hours. I invite you to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. 2 pilots are missing after the Greek Air Force's 2-seat F-4 Phantom fighter crashed into the sea during a training flight Monday morning. A major search and rescue operation is underway to locate the pilots and the fighter. The F-4 fighter took off at 10:15 a.m. It belonged to 338 Squadron of the 117th Fighter Wing and was on a training flight. The F-4 Phantom fighter was reportedly flying low when it returned to the airbase when the accident occurred. A second F-4 on the same training flight informed the base of the fighter's demise. According to Greek state television, the pilot reported problems with the aircraft. They were to be ordered to use a catapult over the radio. At this point, the first remains of the fighter have already been found. Earlier reports that the 2 pilots catapulted out are not yet confirmed. An investigation is underway after a plane piloted by an 18-year-old crashed near a flooded area in Cleveland, the Liberty County Sheriff's Office reported. According to deputies, the teenager called around 10 p.m., saying the single-engine Cessna 172 plane he was flying had crashed. Authorities said they could not give an exact location, but told dispatchers he was injured, cold and wet. The teen was reportedly on a plane to Cleveland for service and was supposed to meet his father there. The teen never flew above 1,700 feet, and his altitude was quite sporadic throughout the flight, occasionally dropping to 1,200 feet at 100 miles per hour, said investigators. A Beechcraft E-33 crashed on a misty rural hill in South Africa. Only the pilot, who lost his life in the crash, was on board the aircraft. The haze suggests controlled flight toward the ground or loss of orientation in the terrain by the pilot. In Namibia, the pilot of a glider, registered in Germany, lost his life. The pilot belonged to a group of Namibian Marshal Rangers. For the sake of his family, the pilot's identity was kept secret. The case will be investigated by the NTSB. On the Plane Crash channel, you'll find daily updates from all the major airplane crashes from around the world, so I encourage you to like this video so that these, more often than not, show up in your suggested feeds, and I encourage you to subscribe to the Plane Crash channel.